All right, welcome to North Decatur High School in Greensburg, Indiana, where the Eastern Hancock Royals visit the North Decatur Chargers. This is a Mid-Eastern Conference matchup between these two teams. It's the only Mid-Eastern Conference matchup tonight, so the winner of this game will become the leader in the conference. We'll talk more about that here shortly. We do have some wind coming through a window, which is probably annoying on the sound, but very comfortable for the broadcasters, so I apologize for that. And I got a feeling my clock is going to move around a little bit down there, so I've already had to adjust it a few times, so bear with me. And we'll get started here shortly. Little bit of a preview. Like I said, this is a Mid-Eastern Conference matchup, and there's been no matchups in the conference so far. We have this matchup tonight. Heritage Christian is at Shenandoah. That'll be an interesting matchup. Monroe Central is at Union City, and West Dell is at Tri-Central. As you look, there's all 4 out of the 5 teams won their games last week, and they won them handily. So I think the closest game was Monroe Central's 16-point win over Winchester. So as you can see, 4 of the 5 teams had really strong outings last week and are looking to build on that this week. Let's talk about a few of the players here, if I can find the right spot here. For the Royals, Braden Sullivan, wide receiver, is kind of a player to watch. He had a touchdown last week, kind of a circus bobble, caught it twice touchdown from Eden, the freshman quarterback. So he's going to be a key contributor. He had the game-clinching touchdown last year in Charlottesville, where the Royals defeated the Chargers last year. Players to watch for the Chargers. I will start with number 1, Reed Messer. Extremely fast running back, hits the hole very quickly, and once he gets out in open space, he's very hard to catch up to. So it's going to be important that the Royals control him. He can play running back. He'll maybe catch some balls out of the backfield. He's going to be an impact player for the Chargers tonight, I'm sure. A couple other players to watch for the Chargers. Number 7, Carson Palmer. He is their quarterback. Pretty accurate last week in their blowout win over South Decatur, and also has some speed. He also will start on the defensive line. Had an interception on the defensive line last week, and had a pretty good week. Let's also look at number 26, James Evans. Had a big run on the very first play for them last week against South Decatur, right up the middle, and will be those are some players that we're really going to have to slow down in order to compete tonight. Let's look at a couple things as we're getting started. We may have passed it. We were extremely close to 1,500 subscribers, and I just noticed that's not working. So I hope my videos are working tonight. I don't want to have to restart the stream. So let me test something out real quick. And I just realized my sponsors are not up as well, so give me a moment. We'll fix those issues. All right, as I was talking about our sponsors or our subscriptions, we're up to almost 1,500. I think we were 2 away earlier today. So we appreciate all that support. We also streamed this week for the first time a junior varsity football game and a middle school football game because of our new camera out at the football field. And those will be on YouTube. So if you're wanting to see those type of games, that's the place to look. All right. Let's see here. They're doing some starting lineups here. And we're getting close. It's really hard to see the clock, so I don't know how well it shows up on your screen, but even with my eyes, I have a hard time reading it. So it looks like we got about 9 minutes and 30 seconds till the game starts. What was I going to check? Here is the Royals' schedule. So they take on North Decatur tonight. Next week they'll be back home against Westdell. And then 2 road games at Heritage Christian and at Knightstown. For the Chargers, they're against the Royals tonight. Next week they travel to another MEC game at Monroe Central. And then a 3rd in a row MEC game here versus Shenandoah. Let's see here. Hopefully the sound and everything's working. I haven't been able to totally check. We're going to take a break real quick. You're watching Eastern Hancock football on the EH Sports Network.
We are really heavily involved in the community, so there are multiple different volunteer opportunities that we can go and do.
Volunteer time to share their time and talents with organizations that need not only monetary assistance, but just people's time to help those organizations grow and thrive.
9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference
All right. Your announcers this evening, I am Joe Paxton, and we're going to be joined later by Athletic Director Aaron Spalding. So that'll be your announcers. And we'll see what we can do. Do have a trivia that we'll get to at some point. We will hopefully our internet works fine. It seems to be pretty strong right now. Make sure you share it out there. We'll look at. We do not have a game program for you. As we didn't have access to that. Here in away games, it's a little harder to get a hold of that. So we will do the best we can as we just kind of get familiar with the names. Teams are getting ready to take the field. Do want to thank John Spladers upstairs. He's He's not exactly running our camera, but he's pointing it in the right direction. He's doing the camera work for the football team. So some stuff. And North Decatur takes the field in their blue uniforms with white pants. And the Royals are now taking the field on the other side. And they're all white uniforms, blue helmets. And we're getting really close to starting here. Just 4 minutes and 20 seconds still game time. North Decatur, a very experienced team. They got some seniors that contribute for them quite a bit. Like we mentioned, number 1, Reed Messer, their running back, quarterback Carson Palmer as well, and we're getting ready to do the national anthem, so we're going to take a break while that's going on, and we'll be right back.
High school football fans, welcome back to Friday nights, to pure spirits, to pure sports. Welcome back to high school football.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back!
This is Friday night. This is Indiana high school football. This is your IHSA. High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirits, to pure sports. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back!
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your IHSA.
All right. Just to let you know why we go away from the national anthem, it's because we get copyright striked on it sometimes on our social media channels when we're streaming. So that's why we move away during those. I'll take whatever someone doesn't want. Thank you. It doesn't matter. I'll take it. All right. Getting ready to have the coin toss. A couple things. I don't have total control. We don't have total control of the camera. I can control the zoom, but I cannot control the aim. So we'll see how this works. This is something new. New setup. Seems like no 2 games are ever the same here on the live stream. Something's always a little bit different. We do have the chat available. So if you're watching on YouTube, or sometimes you can watch on IHSA TV or something and then still be able to chat with us on YouTube or Facebook. We can see any Facebook comments and YouTube comments right here in the booth. So I did not see the result of the toss, so we'll get it figured out pretty quickly here. Royals with a nice win. I think it was one that last week that was kind of the coaches hoped to have, but you never really know with that many new players playing in the lineup. North Decatur returns 21 of their 22 starters, so we're talking about a really experienced team that we're going to have to really play well to compete with tonight. We've got looks like we're going to receive here, and we'll see what our offense can do. Last week, North Decatur went against a pretty overmatched South Decatur team. It was pretty dominant from the very beginning. South Decatur couldn't move the ball against them, and couldn't really stop them on defense as well. So pretty dominant performance by North Decatur over South Decatur. But hopefully we can compete with them and give them a much bigger challenge tonight. Looks like it is Aiden Odell to kick off, and it looks like Cameron Voles and Bowman back to receive for the Royals. And here we go. It is kicked deep, and it looks like Voles is going to get it. And he finds a little bit of an opening, but goes down about the 30-yard line, and the Royals are going to take over. The offensive starters for the Royals: Elijah Eden at the quarterback position, Peyton Spear at the running back position, Sullivan, Willis, Voles at the wide receiver, and Caden Rubel at the tight end position. Here we go. As snap back, and it looks like it's Spear, and he's got nowhere to go. In fact, he loses the football, but they called him down. He's going to be a loss of 5 there on the first, and that's what we saw last week of North Decatur against South Decatur. They gave no room for the running game last week. Ball is snapped back, and there's Eden. He passes out to the flat. They do pick up about 8. I did not see who that caught that pass. Sorry. It might have been Rubel. Sorry, I need to get my replays going. Then I wouldn't have to ask. Looks like we've got 3 wide, 2 on the near side. Sullivan is over here, and Willis. As it's 3rd and about 8. Spear gets the handoff, and again, loss of about 5. There's nowhere to run on that side. And right now, defensive line just overpowered our offensive line on this possession. That's going to bring Redmond, Aaron Redmond, into punt. And it looks like it's going to be Reed Messer, I think, back. One of the so we want to be careful kicking to him. They don't kick to him. Sun in the eyes, but it is out, and he's out. That is Caden Muckerhide, and he is going to take the punt all the way back for a touchdown for the Chargers. So let's see if I got my replay to work here. Once he got out in the open, he made a great move last week against South Decatur for a touchdown, made a person miss. And that's kind of not the start the Royals wanted here. And we're now joined by Athletic Director Aaron Spalding. Let's see if your mic's on. Does it work? Can you hear?
Am I here?
Yep.
All right.
So it's 6-0 here early on. Not the start we were hoping for.
Looks like we got somebody out injured, too, down the field. Who is that?
Is that Sullivan?
It looks like Sullivan, yeah. Bring Sullivan down. That's not a good sign either.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I need to turn this on. There we go. So they're checking out.
Gives just this week we have a new athletic trainer, Troy Hirschman, is getting on the job right now by fire. He has been a trainer at Ball State the past 15 years. So he comes with a wealth of experience.
Yeah. Is this his first week this week?
He actually started Wednesday. Yep, Wednesday. He's had his first day. So he, like I said, brings a wealth of experience to the training field.
Trying to get the score up to date. Looks like we had a...
Yeah, it looks like we're offside, so that may push the Chargers to go for 2 here. We gotta had a rough start. Hopefully we can get our bearings here. And
yeah, quarterback Palmer just came back in.
Yeah, it looks like they're going for 2 here. He's in.
8-0. Royals go 3 and out. Punt. And a long punt return by Muckerhide, I believe, number 10. And they Chargers take a early 8-0 lead here in the first period.
It's going to be real important here on this next drive that we hopefully at least can string some first downs together. You don't want North Decatur to get out to a real fast start. So if we can come here and, like I said, string some first downs together, move the ball down the field, maybe we can settle down here a little bit.
And last week they got off to a real strong start against South Decatur, and it was kind of over real early. So we got to get ourselves going here real quick.
Now, fans remember last year we had against North Decatur. They also got out to a good lead in the first half. Then we had that rain delay that not postponed, but delayed the game for about an hour or so. And then when the Royals came back, I can't remember if we were 2 or 3 touchdowns down, but we came back and won that game. So I'm sure North Decatur has that in the back of their mind as well.
And this is going to be, I think, Voles again. Yep, Voles with the return. Let's find a little bit of room. Gets out to the 40 this time. Last time was the 30.
Yeah, Cameron gets out to the 40. Cameron had, I believe, set a school record last week for
catches, I think.
Catches in a game. I think he had 12.
This time, Royals come out. Aaron Redmond on this side, the near side, and Voles. Eden's going to throw deep.
Oh, good luck. I believe that's Caden Willis. No.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yes,
it is
Caden Willis. Caden Willis on the grab. That's big play for the Royals. Get the ball in North Decatur territory down to the 39-yard line.
Yep, and they got right back on the
They look to push the tempo, it looks like. And I think we just drew him offside. So good start here to this drive.
North Decatur really got a lot of penetration on us in that first drive. We couldn't really get anything past the line of scrimmage.
This may be a good test if we have to put the ball in the air a lot tonight for freshman Elijah Eden.
They hand it off to Spear. He gets some room this time.
So again, I believe we might have enough for a first down there. Move the chains again. Looks like very close, about 2nd and 1. Right back up to the line of scrimmage. Pushing the tempo. I believe that was Sotelo, and he's got plenty for the first down.
Kind of like kind of pushing it a little bit, not letting them rest at all.
Yeah, Coach Echeverria always likes to push the tempo. But this is exactly what we needed. We've got the ball in their territory, moving the sticks.
Sotelo again.
Good little gain.
Yeah.
Looks like 5 or 6 yards, getting it almost down to the 20. Looks like about the 21.
A lot more options here. Just a 2nd and 4 or so. Sotelo comes off.
Might look for some play action here. Be surprised for a play action pass. Gotten a few good runs here consecutively. Out to Cameron Voles. Little screen pass.
They defended it really well, though. There wasn't a lot of space there for him.
Not sure if he didn't maybe lose a yard on that. They went to play action, then went to Cameron in the flats. And North Decatur had sniffed that out very well. It brings up 3rd and 4.
Still need to do the offensive lineup when I get a chance.
We might have had motion right there.
This might be bad timing, but here's our offensive starters, and then we never got to the offensive linemen, but Logan Hoskins, Tyler Fields, Jacob Wickard, Braden Hill, and Graham Hicks all starting on the offensive line for the Royals.
So that took a very manageable 3rd and 4. Now we're at 3rd and 9. More than likely going to go to the air right here.
4 wide. He's going to go deep, going. Oh,
he just left it a little short. That's Aaron Redmond in the end zone. I think if he would have laid it out a couple more yards, we had a good opportunity for a touchdown.
There was a flag on the play. We'll see what that is.
I think
ineligible downfield.
Yeah, so that would have come back regardless. Be interested to see if they take this penalty or if they decline it, because it would be 4th down. They may be mulling that whether or not they are going to take the penalty.
Mm-hmm.
So that gives the Royals another chance. Now, one thing Braden Sullivan going out. Braden's a top receiver for the Royals. That's a big loss if he's out for the evening.
Right. I hate to say it, but I thought I saw Kane go off kind of gingerly too, which would be also a
yes, that would be on both sides of the football. That would be a big loss.
Hopefully, I was seeing things. Eden scrambles, got what he could, I guess. About 2-yard gain.
So I guess ineligible receiver downfield. That
Kane is out there now.
That's a loss of down, evidently, because that stayed 4th down, even though they took the penalty.
Yeah. And Kane is out there on defense.
Although the Royals they moved the football down the field. They got it. That kind of slowed the momentum down. Now, if we could get a stop. North Decatur, excellent. They got a 4-year starter, kind of the polar opposite of the Royals. They've got a 4-year starter at quarterback in Carson Palmer. Been a very good player over the years. He's got a lot of experience.
Yeah, he also plays defensive line, which
he's a big kid. They're out in the flat. Good game for the Chargers there, picking up 7 or 8. I believe that was to Mason Morris, if I'm looking at that correct. Was it number 4 on the reception there?
I believe so.
Morris is to the near side again. Messer is in the slot this side.
Messer played a lot of running back last week. There's a good run, and he's going to be hard to catch. That's already James Evans. And he is caught right at the end.
Yeah, these big plays are hurting us. Obviously, the punt return for a touchdown. Then I don't know how far he went right there, but it was a huge gain. Now they're knocking on the door again.
And once he got to the outside, it was.
Yeah, they were. Looks like the ball is around about the 20? No, it's just, is it first and goal?
It's first and goal from the 3.
Oh, wow, I really was off. It's kind of hard to see from this view of the press box.
That's Messer. Just short again.
Looks like he's right. He gets to about the 1, if not closer than that. So we're gonna have to be a little more stout up front if we're gonna get a stop here. See if the Royals can find a way to get a stop right here.
Palmer hands off to Messer, and Rose hold.
He's in.
Get in.
Did a nice job of standing up, but I think that second push Messer into the end zone.
Here it is on the replay. He just got just enough and kept moving his legs.
Yeah, the second push is what got it in there.
That's going to make it 14. And they're kicking the extra point, and it hits the post, and it's no good.
He missed that. He hit the, as you mentioned, hit the uprights. It's actually a break there that keeps it within a couple touchdowns with just regular extra points. So
gonna fix our scoreboard. I see our clock is a little bit. That clock's probably gonna move around all night. So I will try my best to keep it in the right spot. Oops.
Once again, it's going to be really important that we string a drive together here, move the football again. We did a nice job last possession, moving the ball downfield, both by the run and the pass. It's going to be really important that we do that again this possession. Let's leave Cameron Voles back deep to to receive.
I think it's Bowman as well.
Dylan Bowman, and we did a nice job that last time getting a good return, got us in good position at the 40. Be nice to duplicate that again.
It's Aiden Odell kicking off for the Chargers. Here's the kick, and it's going to go to Voles again.
Pretty short kick right there. Kidder does a nice job covering. Gets about to the 35.
So we've had a return to the 30, to the 40, and the 35 so far. Too many kickoff returns this early in the game.
Yeah, well, that's not something you want to be doing, is returning a lot of kickoffs.
Yes. So the lineup comes back out. We got Voles out there. Willis and Redmond on the near side. And need to get something with our running game going.
He did a nice job several plays the last possession.
There's a good
Little curl route there by Aaron Redmond. Nice gain. Nice solid first down. I think the pickup was about 11.
good little timing, as you see.
Puts it about at 48.
Peyton Spear in the backfield with Eden. Rubel runs in motion.
Hand off to Spear.
And he looked like he had an opening for a moment.
I think he should have. I think he cut back to the outside. I think he might have had a better shot going through the middle. I think he had a cut upfield in the middle. Unfortunately, didn't take that. Kane Sotelo back in the backfield. He replaces Peyton Spear.
This time, nice play action, but the throw's a little high.
Yeah. This is a big play right here.
Yeah, because you definitely don't. I'm not sure what you want to do on a fourth down situation.
Yeah,
so.
I think at this point, I'm not sure. I don't know if fans remember back in when Coach Echeverria was last year. He in 13, he very rarely punted. Oh, that's incomplete out. I think they had a miscommunication between Eden and Caden Willis there on the far side.
Yeah, Willis kind of went in like a post.
Be interesting to see. Coach Echeverria in 2013, I think, punted less than 5 times the entire year. Now, that was quite a dynamic offense. But it looks like we are going for it. Either that or I think sometimes they employed the quick kick.
Right.
That's always a possibility as well. But it does look like we're going for it.
And it looks like they're going
I
to call a
think
timeout.
you may want to talk about this a little
One of
bit.
them.
Be interesting to see if we
called the timeout.
be interesting to see if we change our plan here.
Okay, we're going to get a commercial in real quick. So you're watching Eastern Hancock football on the EH Sports Network.
When moving into a new home, we ask ourselves questions like, who is the best internet provider in town? Well, have you considered locally owned 9-Star Connect? We've become the fastest, most reliable, and dedicated fiber-to-the-home internet company in central Indiana. Our internet packages have been modified, and we are changing speeds at a more competitive price. So give us a look. Visit us at 9starconnect.com. 9-Star is a different kind of company. And the difference
We're getting ready to come back. We do not have down and distance. The sun is shining directly on the scoreboard, so there's no way for us to really do that very easily. So maybe when the sun goes down, we'll have down and distance. And this is a really important down here, 4th down and about 9.
Yeah, this be like I said, it'd be interesting to see if maybe we do a quick kick or if we're going to go for it.
And that's way overthrown.
Yeah, he would. Aaron Redmond kind of ran a shallow post, and Eden threw it a deep post. This is some things, you're gonna go through this with a freshman quarterback that he's gonna get better and better with experience. But there's some things you just gotta deal with as you're going, get that experience and learn from it and get better.
All right, we got.
Just got word from our athletic trainer that Braden Sullivan will be out for the evening. Hopefully it's nothing too serious.
There's Messer.
Messer again with a big gain. Getting looks like about 16, 17 yards on the gain.
Here is our defensive starters to start the game for the Royals. Gage Tompkins, Braden Hill, Ethan Carter, Dom Shelby, Brady Jordan, Braden Tencher, Aiden Trueblood, Bryant Sullivan, Garrett Shaw, Kane Sotelo, and Dylan Bowman for the Royals. Make sure we got those in.
This, I think it's really important that we string together some stops. We got to get him into. I'm not even sure. I don't remember if we've even had a third down this evening, let alone getting him to fourth down. Messer again.
Yeah, it's been
close to a first down once again. And they are going to move the chains.
Right now we're just getting beat at the line. It's not they're not having to make a whole lot of moves currently to get upfield.
Yeah, we're going to have to get some push up front where he doesn't their backs don't get to into the secondary where they can make moves. And they're pretty much moving it on the ground exclusively right now. Carson Palmer is very capable of moving it on the pass, but so far they haven't had to.
Yeah, between the running backs of James Evans and Reed Messer, they're both senior running backs with a senior quarterback. And then we've already seen what Muckerhide can do, the junior, on his punt return.
That was about a 4 or 5 yard gain. That last play, we're sitting at second and 5.
There's Muckerhide for his second touchdown. He had a punt return touchdown earlier, and now gets a reception from Palmer. It's kind of a beat right in the middle. And that's a quick 20-0 here in the first quarter. This time the extra point is good.
At this point, it's just really important that we keep our heads about us, get ourselves settled down. Once again, see if we can move the football.
We've had some glimpses of good movement, but defensively, we haven't given much resistance.
The defense, both in the special teams, they have the big punt return, and defensively, we're going to have to find a way to get some stops here.
Like we mentioned earlier, here's the conference. Tonight, these two teams play, obviously. Heritage Christians at Shenandoah tonight. Monroe Central at Union City, and West Dell is at Tri-Central. 4 conference teams, all Eastern Hancock, Monroe Central, North Decatur, and Shenandoah all won last week, and all won by pretty large margins.
Yeah, I would say coming into the season, I think North Decatur would probably be the favorite in the conference, at least on paper, and they're looking the part tonight thus far.
Vols back at the 10. Oh, there's a flag.
Yeah, that's generally in a spot where it's not good news for us. Generally on that spot, for where that came, I'd say it's going to be a holding penalty would be my guess.
So I'll push them back even farther.
That's going to take us back pretty deep in our territory. Once again, at this point, it's about just keeping yourself settled, competing on every play at the line of scrimmage, executing from the skill positions, and hopefully maybe get ourselves back into the game. I think that's going to put us all the way back at the 17-yard line. So this is our worst field position to start a drive thus far tonight.
Royals are 4 wide with Rubel out in motion now. Hand off up the middle. Not a lot of room.
Good
Maybe
little
picked
game,
up
though, for
3 or
Peyton.
4.
Yeah, he picked up, I think, 4 on the play.
I think the Royals typically rotate a lot of receivers with Sullivan out. Now it's probably going to be a lot of these 3. Spear at the handoff again. Gets outside a little bit.
Oh, nice run.
Yep.
Nice run. Good physical finish right there. First down.
So you see what a good block was here. Good block by Voles over there. Who is that? Nice block down the field. I'm sorry, 50. It's a lineman, number 50-something. I couldn't see the number on the replay. Another handoff up the middle.
Tell you what, Cameron Voles is a tough little guy. He blocks, he runs, he's a tough kid.
Yeah, last week he broke that record for catches, and he actually dropped a couple early in the first period, but was able to recover and have a really, really nice game. Another deep throw to Rubel right up the middle.
He had him.
Kind of
Just let him just a tad too much. It was open. We had it there. Like I said, this is where a lot of experience, valuable experience. Rubel's a young, as well. He's just a sophomore. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of great plays between those two over time.
3rd and 10. And incomplete pass. That pass was intended for Willis, Caden Willis. And the sun is, right now the receivers turn around. The sun is glaring right into their faces.
That is true. That you're absolutely right on that. That's got to be tough looking back.
This is one of the few other football fields that I know
other
of
than ours.
that run this direction.
Especially this time of night. That is a definite strategic thing on where you're going. I think you'd almost, if you got the coin flip, that you would take what end zone you want to defend over taking the ball, just for that fact, because it's sunsetting.
Yeah, and even there, I think it affected that punt return. It looked like he could have caught it, but I think he might have lost it there.
Yeah, lost it in the sun.
I think this is probably the key. The Royals have got to find a way to get some resistance. So far, Jones and Messer have had whatever they wanted, as well as Palmer.
Well, and then the young man who's gotten the punt return in.
Buckerhide.
Yeah,
I think that's it.
Yeah, I believe you're right. And that's, like I said, we got to get him into some third downs.
He was out of bounds. Oh, sorry, I was zoomed in too much. So, good pass by Palmer, and we couldn't cover it. Now, after having some success running the football, we're probably sneaking up a little bit, and now they're looking to throw it a little bit. And like you mentioned, they're really experienced at those skill positions, kind of like how we were last year.
Yeah, absolutely. They've got a wealth of experience, and Dylan Bowman out here defending. He just came back on kind of like a deep curl route.
It's Muckerhide. Oh, looks like a hold possibly.
Yeah, I think that's generally in the area where it's going to be coming back. I think you're correct. I think that's going to be a holding penalty. So that's going to put them into a first and long, which maybe we can get a stop.
All right. That's going to make it first and about, what, 17?
Yeah, and that may be the last play of the first quarter. Doesn't look like they're gonna take another play. They're gonna move into the second quarter.
All right. So, yep, that's the end of the first quarter with the North Decatur Chargers leading the Eastern Hancock Royals 21-0. We'll be back right after this break. You're watching Eastern Hancock football on the EH Sports Network.
As a member-owned cooperative, Nine Star serves our members who are also our friends, our neighbors, our family. You know, we take that role very seriously. We want to provide that customer with the same experience and customer service that we would expect ourselves.
9 Star is a different kind of company. And the difference.
All right, we're getting ready to come back in the second quarter. No, I guess I need to change that on the scoreboard. Give me a moment.
With the penalty there, that put them in a bad position. Let's see if we can capitalize on this. Maybe get a little momentum starting the second quarter. Be great if we could get a stop here, maybe put some points on the board.
Got Ethan Carter up there, Brady Jordan on the line. Handoff, is that Jones? I think it's Jones. He took a run last week against South Decatur right up the middle, very first play from scrimmage, and he was gone.
Looks like that was about a gain of 7 or 8. That takes them back to the original line of scrimmage. So they're still second 10, still in an advantageous spot for the Royals. Like I said, we're gonna have to get some stops where we're holding them to 2 and 3 yards per carry as opposed to 6, 7, 8 yards a carry.
Palmer, nice throw out into the flat, caught by.
Close to the first down again. I don't think he quite made it. Looks like that's going to bring up third down. And I do believe this might be the first time we've forced a third down. So now at this part of that field position, I think we're probably looking at 2 plays here if they need it. But it'd be great to put him in that fourth down.
That was Tyler. No. Yeah, Tyler Field that caught that last pass. It's going to be a
first down.
First down.
Like I said, we're going to have to get some push-up where at this point they're getting 5, 6, 7 yards a pop, and it's going to be tough because they're a veteran team. They're not going to make a whole lot of mistakes, turning the ball over, penalties, those types of things. So we're going to have to do a better job, get some push up front to see if we can.
There's Reed Messer, kind of makes a few people miss.
Yeah, they're moving the chains again. It's where you just got to keep competing, keep playing.
Palmer to take the snap. Jones back with him in the backfield. He's going deep. And that is broken up.
I believe Garrett Shaw was there, as was, is that Dylan Bowman?
I think so.
So nice job converging on the ball right there, breaking up the pass, putting them in 2nd and 10. They're just really good at the skill positions.
Mm-hmm.
And they've done a nice job also up front. I know they're not real big up front, but they've done a nice job at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. That was Jones there.
Gained about
or Evans,
4 or
sorry.
5
I
right
keep
there.
saying Jones. James Evans, sorry. It's James Evans.
Now we're at 3rd and 6. Another opportunity to put them in a 4th down position.
That's Messer getting to the outside. Teams can push him, string him out.
He just got real good speed and get the edge. We were in good position. We just couldn't close off that edge. I do believe that do we hold him short?
I think he's got it, but yep, they're signal
They're gonna
first
move
down.
yeah, that's like I said, they're just real good. He just got real good speed, and like I said, we were in good position. We just couldn't quite close on him to cut off the edge and force him back up the middle.
Mm-hmm.
And he was able to get to the sideline and get the first down.
Play action.
A little bootleg action. Good pressure there. That came from good pressure there for Braden Tincher. Put pressure on Carson Palmer, which caused him to leave that pass a little bit short right there. So good job right there by Braden.
Forces a 2nd and 10. From about the 15-yard line, right on the 15-yard line.
Once again, an opportunity to put them in a 3rd and long.
What do we have, a timeout?
Timeout somewhere, is it?
Maybe a timeout.
Timeout North Decatur.
Yep. Talk about sectional a little bit here. The Royals in sectional 38. That's early on, but some teams that have started off with wins. Northeastern won last week, Shenandoah and Heritage Christian. Also in that sectional is Indianapolis Ritter, LaPel, Winchester, and Union County.
Well, really looking at our sectional, I know Heritage Christian is returning a lot of great expectations for them. LaPel has a really, really solid team. Got Tyler Dollar, running back, that was outstanding last year, is back this year. I think those two would probably be the favorites on paper.
Yeah, Ritter used to be really good back in
they
early 2000s.
oh, absolutely,
I'm sure
and
that
really
they're
even just a few years ago. I think it wasn't too long ago they won the state. The last few years they've not been as strong. I know their coach, I believe he might have went over to Pike as an assistant. Coach with Coach Etcheverry, I believe, last year.
There's Messer right up the middle.
Yeah, big game up the middle.
Still
like
going to force a 3rd down.
He picked up 6 or 7 there. This is where, once again, we got to find a way to come up with a big stop. We need a tackle behind the line or a forced fumble or something like that to kind of turn the momentum going the other way. Need somebody to make a play here.
So I do want to thank John Splaters pointing our camera in the right direction. I'm controlling the zoom, so you can blame me if something's not right on the zoom. And I think the Royals are
We
going
got a
to call
timeout for the Eastern Hancock.
something about the formation or
Yeah.
lineup they did not like.
Defensive coordinator is Ethan Robbins, young man who coached with Coach Echeverry at Pike. Really been impressed with his work with the kids. Great demeanor, very knowledgeable. Really impressed with his work thus far.
The Royals down to one timeout here in the first half. But there was definitely something the coaches did not like. They were quick to get out there. Big third down.
Yes, like I said, we need to make a play. Somebody say get a tackle for loss or force a turnover. Keep them out of the end zone.
Go wishbone kind of line up there. That's Evans. Gonna get a first down, but not a touchdown. It's gonna be first and goal from the 4-yard line. Really packed in alignment, and that's going to be
Nice little
Messer.
play design right there.
Messer kind of walked in there, as you see it in the replay.
Yeah, it looks like if you see there, they fake a kind of a sweep, give the handoff, right up the middle, untouched.
It's going to be 27-20 or 27-0. Extra point is good.
At this point, we're trail big right now. It's a matter of just doing the little things, keep competing, keep playing, try to make some good things happen.
Yep.
Sometimes this is, where you maybe not get at this game, but you get better for next game and just keep improving.
Yeah, and I think the coaches knew this was a team that the goal is to get better each week.
Yep,
They weren't. This wasn't a team that was ready to come out of the blocks and be like playing at their best. They're they're young. They're a lot of inexperience.
Like I said, you got a new coaching staff, and you're playing against a really good football team tonight. So, like I said, it's going to be a matter of improvement. Get some positive momentum going at some plays. At this point, we've had some success moving the football. It's a matter of just a little bit more consistency. And then on the defensive side, we've got to find this is great practice because this is a really good team. They very good at the skill positions. They can run it. They can throw it.
Voles and
looks like Bowman's still there.
Looking into the sun. They're both shielding their eyes right now.
Yeah, you can tell they're struggling to see.
Bowman is going to take it. He gets to about the 27. And the Royals come back out. We've had a few plays that have been successful. We just haven't strung a few in a row.
Yeah, we've
except
got
for that one.
Just kind of like, just got to move the football, Once again, this is, I think, really important, as it has been each drive, that we string a few first downs together, make some solid plays. We're not going to get all the points back one possession, so at this point it's just about moving the football.
Too wide on the near side. There's a
They've made a Kane Sotelo took the direct snap there. I believe he's in at quarterback now. They have kind of a couple packages. Quarterback, they've got Eden, and then when Kane's in at quarterback, it's more of a kind of a run. RPO, but it's probably going to be more running. He has the capability of throwing it, but going to see maybe if we can move the football this way.
He does throw it here. It's just overthrows Redmond.
Yeah.
Sorry, I should have been zoomed out.
It was a good looking play. We're at 3rd and 3 now. This is I think where Braden Sullivan is going to be missed here tonight.
He's also our most experienced receiver. He played quite a bit last year. Oh, Kane's got some room here. And he's still going. And he's still going. And he's still going. Oh, they're going to call flag there. Oh.
Yeah, I think we're going to – I mean, it's the play is going to still – we're still going to be a nice game, but I think we're going to get where it's going to come back to around the 40-yard line.
I never hit
At least
the replay.
That is where the flag is.
The zoom guy was really bad on the camera there.
Really nice job of Kane, just keeping his feet moving, keeping his legs going. Broke a couple tackles.
Yeah, there was a couple times you thought he was going down, but he was able to break away. And now another flag.
I hope this is kind of where you get frustrated. You start losing your composure a little bit. It's important that we just, we had a really positive play right there. It's just important that we just string those together here. So that.
Yeah. So unsportsmanlike conduct.
I think this is, like you said, when you get frustrated and so that kind of really hurts you, because we went from a really positive play to we still do have the first down. Where we got to keep our composure. I know we've got a lot of competitors over there, and it's hard when you're frustrated, but that's where you got to keep your composure and just keep playing football.
It's like Kane still back there, I believe.
Kane's had some really nice success. They're taking the slot in motion there, and Kane's faking, and then each time he's kept it up the middle. I imagine at some point soon they're gonna hand that off, so they continue to have to honor that.
Elijah just came in and subbed in for Kane. Here at 2nd and about 6.
Rubel in motion.
Handoff up the middle is stuffed for about a 2-yard loss.
They were sitting on that at Peyton. Had him mapped out there. And here you have 3rd and 5. You really can either go in the air or the ground here.
Eden throws. It's Redmond with the catch, but it's just short of the first down.
Yeah, it was a nice little curl route there by Aaron Redmond. Elijah did a nice job. The North Decatur really did a nice job defending it, keeping it in front of the first down marker. I think they were trying to draw North Decatur off sides at that point.
And now we're going to use our
final timeout of the half. It's a big play right here. If we can pick up this first down, keep this drive alive, possibly put some points on the board before the first half is over. It's a big difference. Say if we get a score 28-7, that would be a big difference if we give the ball back over here and then they're able to go down and tack even more points on. That's a big swing. So this is a big play for Eastern Hancock.
Yep. It'd be okay. Let's look real quick. We do have. Let's see. Here's looking just real quick at North Decatur. They played 3 conference games in a row. So they play us tonight, and then next week they're at Monroe Central, and then home against Shenandoah.
I believe Kane Sotelo is back in at quarterback for this 4th and 1. I'd be surprised if anybody but Kane ends up with the football in the carry here. I imagine they're going to bring a slot in motion. At least that's what they've had a lot of luck with, and that's indeed what happened. And I believe he got it. I believe he got it. Just not by much, but he got it.
You don't have to get it by too much, just enough.
Yeah. That nice job. They've had a lot of success here this possession with Kane. Faking to the slot. Now I believe Kane's going back to running back, and Elijah is going to take the snap.
Gonna throw another out there. Or hitch. Who was that?
It's just a little bit high to Aaron Redmond there on the far side.
So last week we seemed to throw that slant to Voles quite a bit, and a lot of tonight's been.
This is just where you have a little bit, better competition. Game speeds up a little bit. Got some young kids here. As I mentioned, Elijah is just a freshman. Thought he did a really good job last week.
This time they handed off to Kane.
Yeah, got him right about the line of scrimmage here. Maybe, no, it looks like he got a little bit of a loss right there. Maybe a loss of 1. Puts us into a 3rd and 11.
Willis and Voles on this near side. Redmond on the far side. And Kane, I believe, in the backfield with Elijah Eaton. They do
go to Kane again.
And
he picked up 4 or 5, which I imagine we're gonna go for this. Looks like it's about at the 35. So another big play here. Like I said, if we could get down here, get a score, then that's going to be a much more manageable deficit at halftime.
And something you can build on during halftime.
Yes, absolutely. Get a little momentum going into the half.
And that's going to be
just a little outside. A little outside.
That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Once again, a positive possession. We did some good things. We moved the football.
We had the penalty.
We kind of shot ourselves in the foot right there. Now it's going to be really important whether we're going to keep this manageable is getting a stop right here, keeping them out of the end zone before the half ends. I don't believe this half we've gotten a stop, so it's going to be really important we get that momentum right here.
There's a
That's
good
nice.
job.
Nice job up front by the Royals. I think just a gain of 1 right there.
That's been one of our best.
Yeah, that's.
I think it was 7, which is Braden Tincher with the nice tackle.
Braden's had a couple really good plays. He had the pressure on the quarterback earlier, and then comes up with a stop up front, just a short gain. That's what we're going to have is those stops up front where don't allow them to get into the secondary where they can get 6, 7, 8-yard gains. And even had a couple times where they've taken it a lot farther than that. They've taken it all the way down the field. And if my memory serves me right, I think we might have been down 21-0 at half last year.
Yeah, I wasn't actually at that game. I was out.
Another decent job right there, keeping it in front. I think we brought up maybe a 3rd and 6 right here, and kept it to about a 3-yard gain.
It's the first time we've played here since 2017 against North Decatur, at North Decatur. Palmer looks to throw.
That's a big play right there. Yeah. That's what experience does for you. He didn't look to go too far down the field. He took what was under just to get enough for the first down. Like, still we've got the ball. So it's still in their territory on the 49. It's a minute 47. If we just get to the half here without a score.
Hand off to Messer. This time we do a better job stringing him out, but he cuts back.
He did a really nice job keeping it. We had him in a position for maybe not a loss, but maybe just a 1 or 2 yard gain. But he kept his feet moving, that he's able to make it into a 7-yard gain.
Minute and 18 left here in the first half. Clock starts running here. I believe the Chargers have 2 timeouts remaining. A screen pass, tough
Really
catch.
nice job. Really nice job there. Looks like Aiden Trueblood smelled that little screen or bubble pass. I'm not sure if anything, he gained maybe a yard.
Yep.
But really nice job by Aiden right there.
I don't know if I missed a timeout, but I believe they have 1 timeout left.
So we're 49 seconds here. They're got the ball at the 45 of Eastern Hancock. It's a 3rd and a long 4. Like I said, this is at this point in the game with the lead, it's a matter of getting a few small victories. Getting a stop here. And kind of see if you can string some things together and see if you can find a way to get back in the game. But it's not going to come. It's not going to come all at once. We just got to, like I said, string some small victories here. Keep completing. Keep playing.
And you got to get a stop here too, before the half, because you don't want them to hit that magical 35 number either.
Get the clock running.
So you need to get a stop here on this before the half. Now Palmer is going to throw. He looks deep. Down there's Messer. And we were kind of with him, but he just had a step on us as they rushed to the line.
Yeah, it looks like they're trying to speed the tempo up here. So they just got 43 seconds, and they're going to spike it. So now they're at about the 21. Still in position where we could get a stop here. Like I said, a veteran quarterback just finds the guys that are open, hits them. He's kind of spread the ball around a little bit.
Yeah, I've been really impressed with him this evening here in the first half. Hasn't really made a bad decision throwing the football at all. Throws it toward the end zone. It is deflected.
Nice job.
Who was
broken up. Is that Dylan Bowman on the play there?
I believe so.
Nice job breaking that up. That brings 3rd and 10.
I'm trying to check. Yeah, I think that is Bowman.
It's a nice play, convergence on the ball. Good play here. So let's get one more stop here. I guess we need 2 more stops.
3rd and 10.
I would caution against maybe some type of draw play here. They've thrown it a couple times. Looks like he is going to pass. They dumped him off in between. I think he's close to a first down. Not sure if he got it or not.
Yep, they gave him the first down.
First down. So at 10-yard line, he's going to spike it again, I believe.
Yep. So it's a little bit about the 11-yard line. So they did not give him did they? Okay.
I think.
I don't.
Yeah, it's second down. Second down right now.
The chains never moved.
It looks like they are. Are they outside the 10? Because it looks like they got it stretched out. So it's about.
They're at the 11.
They got about 11 yards.
North Decatur does have a timeout. They got to delay a game on
the
Chargers.
That's certainly uncharacteristic.
So
they got, I believe that's just their second penalty of the evening, if my memory serves me correct.
It's going to push them back to the 16-yard line. With 24 seconds to go here in the first half.
Problem with that being that it gives them a little more room to operate in the secondary. Like I said, at some point, if they have a timeout, I'd be careful of a draw play.
Now they do hand it off to Messer, and he's about a 5-yard gain.
Do they have a timeout?
I believe they have one, but I may be wrong.
They may be waiting.
They're letting the clock roll.
Maybe they're going to kick. I think what they're going to do is go kick a field goal.
Yeah, they run it down to 5 seconds and use that last timeout.
This may be something where they're just trying to work on something. I think they called timeout. Now, maybe they're not. Maybe they're going to – I would assume they're kicking a field goal. I think if they're trying to score, they would have tried to get 2 plays in.
80 is their kicker. And, yeah, it looks like their quarterback and running back are over here.
So I would assume they're going to try to kick a field goal here.
So it's at the 13-yard line, so about a 30-yard attempt possibly. Missed the extra point.
Yeah,
went off the upright.
Like I said, at this point, they may be
working on,
their field goal game. They got a little bit of a lead here, so they're once again, it would be a positive if they go a possession where they don't put points on the board.
It is up, and it is no
good.
good.
I think that's a victory for the Royals. I think we got some stops, kept the ball out of the end zone. They missed the field goal, and that's something maybe we can take into halftime as a positive to build on for that second half. We're still out of the running clock zone.
It's points. It looks like there's still 0.7 seconds
I
left,
would
so
imagine we're going to take a knee here.
Yeah, I can't imagine trying anything. Only bad thing can happen. So it automatically gets moved out to the 20.
Like I said, I assume we're going to take a knee.
And our camera's not. There we go.
North Decatur is in serious prevent defense here.
Yeah.
They've got guys 30, 40 yards back. Yeah, we're going to take a knee and go to halftime, try to regroup. But finished off the half there with a stop.
Yep. And hopefully they can build on that. And we'll be back here for the second half. This is going to be the Dave's Express Care Car Wash halftime. And we will be back in about 15 minutes or so.
This is your IHSAA. This is your state. This is your high school. This is your athletic association.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and we're here to make sure that all of this remains yours.
This is your state. This is your community. This is your IH.
back here for the second half. They're going to reset the clock. And the Royals are going to kick off. I was going to look up some scores, see if we can come up with anything before we go back.
Well, the Royals are kicking off this half. This is another opportunity. Get a stop. Could turn the momentum at least where we have some positive momentum. Yeah, at this point, like I said, it's about competing, and at this point you're looking for some positive momentum going into next week. And then just seeing where that takes you. A little onside kick. We're trying to manufacture the momentum right there, but North Decatur did a nice job covering up.
Currently, New Pal ahead of Decatur Central, 35-0. Our opponent next week, Westdell, is trailing Tri-Central 21-0. Few scores here.
That'll be another conference game next week. Westdell Warriors. Let's see, we got to stop the end of half. Let's see if we can, like I said, build on that momentum. Good stop right there.
Run right up the middle by Messer.
Looked like trying to see. It looked like
Braden Hill.
No, I thought it was Braden Tincher.
Okay.
Braden's, I think, been our best performer on this side of the ball tonight. He's had some good plays. Kept it to a gain of 3 there.
Messer on the outside again, has more room.
That time he's able to turn it upfield and
Still
get
short.
a nice gain. He's about 3rd and 1 here. Like I said, if my memory serves me right, last year we trailed 21-0 at the half, so I'm sure North Decatur once again has not forgotten that, so they're probably going to come out and not lose their edge here. They're going to look to try to put us away here, so it's important that we be ready to compete.
Run up the middle again,
Good
Messer.
stop, but not enough to keep them from a first down. I think about a gain of 2. They only needed 1. Really, on this possession, I think I'd be surprised if they don't have to see them put it in the air. I think they would like to march it down the field, wear us out a little bit up front. Like I said, that marker, 35 points, is when it goes to a running clock.
We do have the down and distance on the scoreboard. Once it gets dark enough, we can start using our scoreboard down and distance. So
a little trap play up the middle.
That was Evans.
Gain of about 3. Bring up second, either a short 7 or a long 6.
Tompkins in there on the line. Jacob Wickard in there on the line. A few changes in there.
I think they're probably up front, as much as we've been on defense tonight, maybe keeping fresh bodies in there. That's a little surprising to me that they threw that ball. Now that puts them in a 3rd and 7. This is an opportunity for us right here. Make a play, get them to 4th and long. Still imagine inside our territory that this is going to be two down territory. On the scoreboard, it's listing 4th and 7, but I believe the correct is 3rd and 7, I believe. That's what the marker says on the far side.
Our scoreboard reads the scoreboard here, so that's there. They fixed it.
It is 3rd and 7. Little screen pass, really nice play right there. Dom Shelby read that out. Now we've taken him to a 4th and 6. Big play right here. This is
that replay. Dom kind of chased him down and
he read that screen really well and did a nice job on the pursuit, keeping them, I think, maybe a gain of 1 on the play, if that. Really nice play there by Dom Shelby. It's kind of positive plays we need.
Now 4th down. Not very many 4th downs we forced at this point.
Now, like I said, can we?
Wide open.
Yeah, he got wide open. That's once again, their Carson Palmer, veteran QB, got some veteran receivers, running backs. He sat down in the middle of the field and just was able to get, the yardage needed for the first down.
Nobody kind of went with him. He was middle, and everybody went with the deep guy, Messer.
Yeah, that's when you have multiple weapons, it's hard to defend everybody, especially when they're all pretty good.
Throwing the deep, and that might have nearly
nice
picked.
play. Who was that?
Let's see. I couldn't. It's like maybe I know Bryant Sullivan's over there.
Really nice play on the ball right there.
Nope.
I believe it
was somebody else from underneath.
Looked like an outside linebacker going with the receiver on the go right there.
That was Bowman.
Bowman, really nice play there by Dylan. I'm really surprised that North Decatur has thrown the ball in this possession. Several times here. I was kind of expecting them just to. Now, on the positive side, I see our defense stepping up.
Yep.
Last 2 possessions, the first few possessions they were getting big gains, and now we're making them work for it. Got to stop. It would be nice. Once again, we're at 3rd and 7.
It's 7 minutes and 40 seconds. The clock is not reading right.
A little bit of low snap there. Kept him in front.
Good tackle.
I believe it's going to bring out about a 4th and 3, about a gain of 4 there. So another opportunity here.
Another tackle. I think that was Tincher again.
This is a down and distance where they can really either run or pass. So it's going to be a difficult defend here. Let's see if we can make a play. Looks like they're tight. They've got everybody looking like they're going 3 tight ends there.
Oh,
nice.
good.
Great job.
That is 55.
That's Brady Jordan. Really nice job. That's the kind of play we need. Like I said, starting to see some positives on the defensive side of the ball. As the nights went on, this is what you want from a young team.
It's beat the lineman on the inside. And
yeah, tackle for a loss. Now, I believe that's the first time we've got them off the field tonight on downs. Good start to the second half. Now, if we can move the football down the field.
Rubel on the slot. Deep throw toward Willis, but
just leading them a little bit. This is something that they're going to improve with over time. Timing, accuracy, those types of things will come in time.
Officials are talking. There was a penalty I didn't see. But it's a penalty against the Chargers.
I did get the call. What was it?
It must have been an interference or a defensive holding, they said.
Okay. Well, Caden was indicating he felt that there should be a penalty. I did not see it. Must have happened early in his route.
So that's a 1st and 10. Out this time.
Nice job to Cameron Voles. Good little out. Pickup of about 5 there. Those are the type of passes or routes where, Elijah can gain confidence, get some complete passes, get your confidence. That was actually a better game than I thought. It's a gain of 7. Be nice to get first down right here, stay out of third down.
This time he's going to run with it. And a good pickup. Going to get the first
Nice
down
job.
and more.
Nice job. First down. Really nice start to the half by Eastern Hancock. Get a turnover on downs. Now we've
Nice design draw.
got a first down. Elijah showing he can do it with his legs as well. Vols in motion, a little flip to him. See if he could get the corner. Turned it upfield. Didn't get much there. Maybe a yard.
At some point we will do a trivia question. At some point during this quarter. No later than the start of the 4th.
2nd and 9 here.
Looks like Spear back there with him. Play action. Vols is open and he drops it.
Whoa. Really nice design right there. They had what they wanted. Cameron had that back. He just needed to, I think he was kind of turning to run before he made the catch. He did have to turn around. That was tougher than it looked because he was going against his momentum there. Mm-hmm. As you see, he's kind of has to get turned around. That's a tougher catch than it looks.
Somebody down.
Yeah, I'm not sure who that is.
Is it?
Don't want to speculate who it is. I don't know if we can go back to the replay and maybe see who maybe went down.
Too zoomed in.
Roy's already had a big loss tonight in Braden Sullivan early in the game.
Yeah.
I saw the person go down. I did not catch the number. Said our new trainer, Troy Hirschman. He's had to work tonight. Who is that?
It's a 2. 2 at the end. I
don't think it's Kane Sotelo.
Is it Peyton Spear, I think?
Maybe Connor Cook? He's 22. I don't know if he's.
I think it's Peyton.
Oh, Peyton Spear?
Yeah.
Very well could be. Okay, now we got a big 3rd and 9 right here. Really nice design play last time. Let's see if we can get something else dialed up here.
Eden hands off to Kane right up the
Nice
middle.
run. Nice job by Kane right there. I think we're moving the sticks right there.
Yep, a good cutback. He kind of planted and burst up the field. Here we can see it.
Really like to see the kind of the fight we've come out here with in the second half, both defensively and offensively. Now we're moving the football, which really we've done a pretty decent job all night long of moving it. We just have not been able to convert
fumble.
it. And that's they got it.
Yeah, that's just let's see here.
Yeah, they just didn't execute the handoff there. It's just but that simple.
Yep.
Just I'm not sure if he was supposed to pull it and throw or if it's designed to run, or it may have been an RPO, run pass option. Not sure. But now we got to get another stop. We got 2 in a row here. Like I said, at this point in time, it's a matter of competing. I like what we've done here the second half. We've been much more competitive than we were starting the game.
And that's a pass. Oh,
I thought that was going to pop up,
Yep.
and we were going to be going the other way. So
So it almost looked like some type of a screen.
Yeah,
Mucker was
almost. I
blocking.
know this is illegal in football, but a pick play.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of coming back and trying to run him off.
Mucker High couldn't quite handle it.
Now we got a
No,
second and 10.
Messer. .441 here in the third.
Like I said, I think in the first quarter they had about 3 touchdowns by this point. So we've done a much better job. We've settled down as the game has went on. And did a much better job competing. You know, we've had a couple times offensively we shot ourselves in the foot. We had the big run in the first half by Sotelo and had a couple penalties. And then
Mason Morris came in at quarterback for the Chargers.
Kind of surprised. Is Palmer being attended to, or is he just?
No, he just came out. He looks like he might be. I don't know. They might be rotating him. Oh no, Morris is going to stay out there.
That's a little surprising to me.
Nope, now he
Carson's
comes.
back in. I think maybe Coach Stern just wanted to talk maybe about a couple things with his quarterback, because Palmer also plays defensive end. You don't have many combinations of a quarterback and a defensive end, but Carson's a big, strong kid, and he's also one of their best defenders. I think we're going to –
Flag.
it's incomplete. I believe that's going to be holding, would be my guess. See if Coach Echeverria wants to decline this. It'll make it 4th and 10.
Let's see. Yep. Face mask against the Royals.
That's not what we wanted to see there. Not what. I wonder if it'll be a 5 or a 10. That's 15. I did not catch that.
I didn't see it. I did not.
That's
replay
a
it.
really we go from a 4th and 10 at their 40 to a 1st and 10 at our 45. That's like I said,
Big
tonight
penalty.
we've kind of shot ourselves in the foot a little bit with penalties, and we just had the one turnover. We have not turned over the ball up, but it was a big one.
Right. We were building some momentum.
Yeah, we had now.
And it was an not technically unforced, but it wasn't forced by the Chargers really.
We've
Evans.
really done a nice job improving tonight.
Defensively.
Like I said, they were starting tonight. They were getting 6, 7, 8, if not longer runs, and now we're holding them to 2 or 3 yards. Mm-hmm. We even had a big tackle for loss by Brady Jordan last possession. Let's see if we can duplicate a play right here.
It's 3 minutes and 28 seconds left. The clock is not right on the scoreboard, you can see. This time he's throwing. It's going to be incomplete. Really, he's been pretty accurate all night. That's probably the most off he's thrown tonight.
Like I said, he's
good.
He's a veteran. Carson's a 3-sport athlete. I happen to know he plays football, basketball. He's been a starter for the Chargers. And interestingly enough, his best sport is golf.
Wow.
Just talked to his mom before the game. She said he plans to go to college and play golf. Said that's probably a little bit better on his body than
football.
Than football might be.
Basketball.
They set up the screen. They're nice, but the Royals did a decent job spelling out. It's still a decent game. I think that's going to bring up 4th and 2 maybe. So here we go. It's another opportunity to make a play. They're once again in that situation where they can either run or pass. You might be careful of a fake and go deep. This would be an opportunity to take a look at that because they're in our territory. we're kind of, we've got everybody within. We got 10 guys within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. So
Decatur calls a timeout. I believe that's the first timeout. Let's go ahead and do a trivia question. We have a second here. Tonight is the 28th meeting all time between Eastern Hancock and North Decatur in varsity football, which is the 5th most games against the school in school history. Who are the 4 schools that the Royals have played against more than the Chargers? So I think you'll pick up 2 of them really quick.
Yeah, Knightstown and Shenandoah, I would think, would be.
Those will be really quick
no-brainers.
But see if we can come up with the other 2. Who are the 4 schools that the Royals have played against more than the North Decatur Chargers? I was kind of surprised that North Decatur was 5th.
Am I allowed to guess here?
Sure,
Is that,
you can guess.
I think I would go Westdale would be one of them. I know they played them, I believe, every year I've been here 24 years. I don't remember any time we did not play them. So I'm going to go with them. I'll have to think about the last one. And I think I have what I would go with. Oh,
Deep, Mucker Heights wide open.
That's what I was worried about as we're up trying to get the stop, and they go over 5 and they found us over top. They could go there because even if they have an incomplete pass, it's still within our territory.
Really, really well thrown ball.
Yeah, they got him, and he was wide open.
Yeah.
He was wide open. Now this extra point will determine whether we're going to have a running clock the rest of the game or not. It looks good.
It is no good.
No. Okay. Well, we're still
no good.
It must have missed right from this angle. It looked like it's good. I'm going to go with my last guess as lapel.
We do have some guesses coming in. Knightstown, Shenandoah, Lapel, New Pal. We were in the same conference with New Pal for a while.
I just can't imagine that reaching that number. I'm going to say Lapel and Westdale are my 2 other guesses, Knightstown and Shenandoah.
Sean Frakes guesses Hagerstown. I don't remember playing Hagerstown too much of late.
Yeah,
football. I know we did the 1 year in the sectional when they were undefeated.
Yeah.
Westdale, Knightstown, Alexandria, some guesses. Everybody gets the Knightstown, Shenandoah. You got 2 freebies.
If you didn't get those, then you're not an Eastern Hancock person.
We have Waldron. Does Waldron have football?
I don't think Waldron has football. So whoever that is,
yes. Waldron does not have football.
Waldron has soccer. So
Sam Carlton comes with lapel. I didn't see your others. Okay. I will tell you this: no one has gotten it right.
Oh wow.
So
okay.
I've seen 3 of the 4 schools. So there you go. So far. And it's the one I thought that people might not get.
May have been early.
Tri-High is a good guess because they are up there. I will tell you Tri-High is 6th. How about that?
Okay.
On the list. Return there by Bowman.
There's a little bit of spirit going on here. Once again, it's important we keep our composure here. Keep playing. You know, interesting, South Decatur would be another. We played quite a bit. Yeah. Be another interesting guess in that.
I would not have originally guessed at this school, so this was the one that we haven't played a lot lately, the one that we're missing. Elijah does a nice job.
Does a nice job escaping pressure.
And a good
nice
throw.
Job. I believe that was to Sotelo.
Yep, I was super zoomed out there. But
was that Sotelo?
I couldn't see.
No, that's Aaron Redmond. Aaron Redmond came back for the ball.
And he's had a few catches tonight.
Yeah, Aaron's, I think, been forced into more service than normal because Braden Sullivan is out.
Run up the middle by Kane.
Really nice job. Kane just keeps his legs moving. Another big play right here. Once again, I've really been impressed with us second half. We did give up the long pass, but we had done a nice job. We're like I said, we're looking to compete and get better right now.
Been way more competitive on both sides of the ball in the second half. Good throw and catch, caught by Voles.
For a short gain, about 3 yards maybe, possibly 4.
By the way, we have a winner. Someone has guessed. So someone has guessed the 4 schools.
Elijah, a little play action again.
Almost like a back shoulder like you would see here in the NFL.
I'm not sure we were on the same page on that play. We got 3rd and 6 here. Knowing Coach Echeverria, this is certainly 2-down territory. So we're not locked into passing the ball right here. I think if we could get some type, maybe we've had a couple play actions. Maybe it's time to go back. Sotelo has been very effective on the ground tonight.
There he goes again, right up the middle.
They did a nice job smelling that out. We got stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Oh, a big 4th down here.
Now I would imagine here we're looking at a pass play here. So this is where, kind of the difference tonight on 4th downs. They've converted a couple times. And we have not, so let's see if we can turn that tide here.
He's going to throw, and it's going to be overthrown over Willis. And that's going to be turnover on downs. And North Decatur's going to take over right there about the, let's see where they put it down, 30-yard line, I believe, or no, 31.
I mean, the good thing there is we moved the football, put them in their territory. So done a much better job second half defensively. Really, after the first quarter, we've done a much better job. Right. We did some good things in the second quarter. It's the first quarter that really got us.
Yeah, it snowballed one thing after another.
We let things get away from us a little quick. So let's see if we can continue our little underneath.
Oh. And Morris with the catch.
It's just that's where you just take what they give you. It's a simple pitch and catch for about 5 yards. It ends up being about a 15-yard gain.
23 seconds left. The clock's not been very accurate. My camera could be getting bounced around. It's on the clock too. So there's about 23 seconds left here in the quarter. Nice throw and catch.
Yeah, right now they're just after the big long pass. Now we're a little gun shy, so they're going underneath. They, we got burnt there deep for the touchdown last possession. So now they're, like I said, a veteran team, experienced, is now coming back and going underneath.
All right, that's the end of the third quarter. We're going to do a quick commercial, and then we'll give your answer to the trivia in just a moment. You're watching Eastern Hancock football on the EH Sports Network.
High school sports fans, welcome back to Game Time, to pure spirit, to pure sport. Welcome back to high school sports.
Fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Game Time. This is Indiana high school sports. This is your
We are really
At 9 Star Connect, we're committed to delivering dependable and affordable electricity, and we know the best internet service is all about speed and reliability. We deliver both. At 9 Star Connect, we are a different kind of company, and the difference is...
All right. Welcome back. We do want to thank 9 Star for their support of the EH Sports Network.
I thought the Royals were very competitive that quarter. Gave up the one big play. Let's see if, once
came
again.
On 4th down, so they had to really earn that one.
Now, early in the game, we were even having trouble getting them to 3rd down.
Good run there. That's Mucker Hyde, who really started this game off. He had the punt return for a touchdown on the Royals' first punt, and then he caught another touchdown pass later. And we'll get to trivia here in just a minute.
Coming with a blitz, they did a nice job of picking that up and found him right over the middle.
Messer wouldn't go out of bounds. And it's a first
looked like
down.
Brady Jordan, it looked to be, was coming on the blitz, and they just, they picked up the blitz and they just found him right over the middle, right where he came from. That's why if you're coming on the blitz, you've got to put pressure on the quarterback, or somebody's going to be wide open. North Decatur did a very nice job of picking that up.
Three wide for the Chargers. Handoff up the middle for Evans, I think. And he makes a great move and is going to get in the end zone.
Now that possession, they looked really good. Like I said, they got a couple passes underneath after getting us long.
It is the fourth quarter. They haven't updated the scoreboard in here. So it's 4th quarter. The holder couldn't quite get the snap, and it was a low kick.
Extra points have not been real effective for them tonight. Their kicking game has probably been their thing that they probably want to work on most going into next week.
Here's the trivia. Tonight is the 28th meeting between the Eastern Hancock Royals and North Decatur Chargers in varsity football, which is the 5th most games against the school in school history. Who are the four schools that the Royals have played against more than the Chargers? Here's your answer. Knightstown, we've played 57 games against. Ironically, didn't play them last year.
Yeah, for the first time, I believe, in our football history. We'll hopefully get that opportunity here in a couple weeks.
Shenandoah is 2nd with 51 games. LaPel 3rd with 42. And the one that people weren't quite getting was Triton Central with 37 games. And then North Decatur. And Tri-High is 6th. And I don't think we've played them since like the 90s.
Played them. We have not played them since I've been here. I came here in 1999, and we have not played Tri-High one time.
So it'll show how much we used to play them.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
now, where was Westdale in that list?
Coach Gallion helped me out with that, so I'm not sure.
Be interested to see, because I know we've played them for 24 years.
Well, they were in the rack when we were in the rack for a while.
And now we have, to my knowledge, we've never not played them in the last 24 years.
Right. So, I don't know.
Now, next year they will come off the schedule, because after this year, this is Westdale's last time in the MEC, as they've elected to move on. Nice run back by Cameron Bowles, getting it near the 40.
Is that a football-only move, or is that
football-only move? Yes. So we'll just have next year. We'll just have 4 teams in the conference: Eastern Hancock, North Decatur, Shenandoah, and Monroe Central.
And North Decatur's been a really nice addition to the conference. I know we were trying to build the football conference.
Yeah, it's a competitive, and Westdale, I think, just had not been real competitive, and they felt that it was best if they move on. But North Decatur, as you mentioned, it's a real good competitive balance. All 4 teams, great programs.
And that's going to be overthrown. A little bit over Redmond's head.
Yeah.
And that seems to be a lot of tonight. And that's just
like I said, it's going to take some time. Elijah's a freshman. I don't, to my memory, Aaron Redmond hadn't had a lot of reps at receiver. So he, Caden Willis is, although he's a junior, this is his first year playing football. So that's going to take some time. I'm sure you're going to see these young men get better as the year goes on.
It's another deep throw, and that's going to be an interception by Messer. And North Decatur takes over.
Now here's where you want to see, like I said, this is where you want your team. It's going to be a running clock the rest of the game, but you want to see your team compete. Keep doing things right. You don't want to see them fold. Keep playing. Now, we're not going to win this game tonight, but we're working and playing against a good team. This is where you get reps. Keep getting better. Be interested to see if now there's a running clock, if North Decatur brings some subs in. It looks like at least a quarterback. They have a sub. They're coming back, and he fumbles the snap.
They're trying to move a little.
Looks like we got Mason Morris now's in at quarterback this time.
It's like, well, never mind.
Like I said, if we maybe get some positive things heading into next week, another conference game, as we mentioned earlier, against Westdale, where we can even it up.
Trying to check some scores from the area. Knightstown losing to Winchester 35-20.
We've got a 3rd and about 7 here. Get a stop, maybe get the ball back. Be nice to put some points on the board this evening. Third and 7, chance to get them off the field.
Once you get to these running clocks, the games go so fast.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
Oh.
Mason Morris did a nice job, a little bootleg there. And the young man, looks like Zachary Stevens that's our roster. Xander Jones just couldn't come up with it. I think kind of like earlier for us, I think he was running before.
They're going to punt. It looks like
first time Mark Cubey is back there. This young man has got a lot of promise. He's just a freshman. Royals have some good freshmen. It's a short punt. He won't get the opportunity to return it. Said we'd love to put some points on the board right here.
Do we play them in JV football soon? Is that
North
right?
Decatur?
Yes.
Monday night. They'll be at Eastern Hancock Monday night. So it'll be interesting. Are we gonna if we're gonna go with some of our subs here, or if Coach Echeverria may want to try to get some positive momentum here with our starters?
Yeah, it does look like there's some starters out there.
It does look like Mark Cubey is at running back. So we got 2 freshmen in the backfield between Elijah Eden and Mark Cubey. Like I said, both very promising. Cubey's going to get the carry. North Decatur does a nice job in pursuit.
Loses
a couple of yards.
Too. By the way, Kendra, you were the first one to have the correct answer on the trivia that I saw, at least. A nice little pass.
Nice
and
job.
Who is that? I can't tell.
Is it Voles?
Hang on, I can zoom in. Yep, Voles.
Nice little play. Pick up a good gain there. First down, like I said, it would be love to see us get some points here. Positive momentum. Like I said, I think Eastern Hancock's done a much better job defensively after the first quarter. So it'd be nice. We've had times where we've moved the ball effectively tonight. Kind of shot ourselves in the foot a few times.
Oh.
Elijah does a nice job right there, avoiding the pressure. It gets it
Rubel.
to Rubel. Really nice job by Elijah Eden. Avoided pressure, made the easy play right there, and ended up, getting a first down. Found Caden Rubel, another young kid, sophomore, great size, good mobility.
Caden was kind of blocking and just kind of released at the last second.
Did just a nice job. Made something, made a positive play right here. I'm sure North Decatur would like to pitch the shutout tonight. The Royals are trying to see if they can avoid that.
QB up the middle.
Nice positive gain. Picked up about 4 or 5 there.
Advance to the 17-yard line. Not sure if we've been farther tonight.
Yeah, this might be our deepest. If not, it's close.
Yep.
Like I said, once again, love to see us put the ball in the end zone here. QB gets about 2 more there. Got maybe 3. It's going to be 3rd and about 2.
Keep progressing, keep moving the ball.
Yeah, like I said, love to see us
Build.
put some points on the board. It's going to be QB again. He's going to be close to the first down. Not sure if he got it. Looks like it's going to be marked just short, about a yard short. So let's see if we can come up with a first down here. It's a good test here for our offensive line. You got a 4th and 1 right there. This morning, just can you blow off the ball? Can you create enough space to get a first down? These are the things that you can work on this game if you keep competing. Oh, now they're going to look. Nice job. Looks like they got a first down.
Got it. Caught by Eli Manship, I believe.
Another freshman. Does he stop short?
I thought he got to the 10. I think he needed it. That's what he needed. He needed 11, I think.
Okay. Eli Manship, that's another young man who's a freshman who's going to be a good football player. You're hearing a lot of young names tonight.
Eden. Oh, and I think he just threw an interception just over the head of the receiver.
Those things, that's just a timing thing, just execution experience is going to.
Bowles deflected it, and the defender was right there to get the ball.
Yeah, those are gotta just learn for experience. If you leave that up for grabs, it's going to be tough. My guess is that they will run this out. We'll probably get a victory formation here. My guess is this will be the last play of the game right here. That will be it for the evening.
Yep. And the Royals, or the Chargers win 40-0 here in week number 2, and take the lead the first conference game of the season in the MEC. So, and we, like I said, we mentioned they were probably on paper the favorite, and they
certainly showed it tonight that they're going to be hard to beat.
We'll look at next week real quick. Next week we're home against Westdell. Anything this week athletics-wise?
I've got. It's always a full week. Tomorrow we have conference tennis. I believe, if my memory serves me correct, that is at Randolph Southern. We've got. I'll be at school bright and early tomorrow for our middle school cross-country invitational. Our high school cross-country will be at Wapahani for an invite. I believe, if my memory serves me correct, volleyball is off tomorrow.
Okay.
If my memory serves me correct, but there's always lots of stuff to check out for the Royals. We have youth football at Eastern tomorrow.
Okay.
So, as always, we got a lot to check out.
All right, I was trying to think of a player of the game. I kind of liked Tincher. I thought Tincher was good.
That was my that would be my choice. I thought he did some positive things defensively. He just made some plays. He's a senior. He's he's an experience, had a lot of experience. And he makes some plays. And I thought he made some plays tonight. Like I said, I think we could take away some positives tonight in the fact that we got better, especially defensively as the night went on. Like I said early, they were running through us like we were water, but we did not lay down, and I think Braden was a big part of that. So I would certainly second that. I
like how we came out of the second half because the third quarter was pretty good. They were still playing starters, and the one big play they got was a fourth down play that they just made a great play on. Yeah,
they made they had kind of lulled us to sleep. They had a 4th and short, and that was the time where they could take their shot. They didn't. That's what experienced quarterback, experienced receivers. They had good running backs, but I liked how we kept competing tonight. Offensively, I thought we moved the ball, but we just had between turnovers and penalties, we shot ourselves in the foot. And that's stuff we just get, that's we got to get better with time, and I am confident that we will.
Right. All right. Well, thank you for joining us, and thank you for helping out tonight with the live stream as well. And we will see you. I believe we will probably have some live streams on YouTube from the football field, some this week.
Monday night is we'll be back in action Monday night against North Decatur at the JV level.
And then Tuesday night, we're considering, this is kind of a new thing where we're considering live streaming the middle school volleyball
Greenfield game
because they're trying to do some fun things with the fans there at that game. So we're thinking about live streaming, and then I think Shenandoah plays us in Varsity JV that same night. So we'll see. That could be a busy night. I need to be in 2 places at once. So we'll see what we can do. But we have a lot of stuff coming up, and we'll be definitely for sure back on Friday night against Westdell with the varsity football game. So thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time. And we'll end with a commercial from our friends at 9 Star.
We are really heavily involved in the community, so there are multiple different volunteer opportunities that we can go and do.
Volunteer time to share their time and talents with organizations that need not only monetary assistance, but just people's time to help those organizations grow and thrive.
9 Star is a different kind of company, and the difference